I was considering going up there today, but I changed my mind. Just ain't feeling it. I figured this tire being flat is really going to have to get fixed, because if I don't, I won't have this tractor, and I don't feel like spending $50,000 on tires. That's exactly what the hell it's going to be. Freaking millions of dollars on rubber. One guy wrote in the comment section of my videos, he says, just in the money you spend in tires would make me curl up in a corner of curl up in a ball in the corner of my shop. Some shit like that. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, sometimes I go through some money. Okay, so the proper way to do this is to lay the patch that you're going to put in there over the top of it, mark it out, and then cut it. I'm going to cut the sidewall of the tire, the inside of that sidewall of the tire, to fit this patch, and I'm going to grind it smooth, and then I'm going to lay some of this on there. And I'm going to put cushion gum. I'm going to lay this patch in there, and I'm going to put cushion gum on there. And we'll do pretty much the same procedure on the outside also, with the exception that we're going to use sidewall gum instead of cushion gum. So that's how this is going to go. Yeah, so let me get a marker of some sort here. Okay, I've got some chalk here, and I'm just going to go ahead and figure that guy out. You want to oversize it. Oops. Okay. So that's about the area I'm going to be dealing with. Okay. This is my cutter for the day. I'm going to cut it, and hopefully I can cut it. Why the hell I won't come out of there? Damn it. Oops. There's some smell going on here. Okay, so I'm finding out that is really not going to happen. There's a lot of cord really close together there. Okay, we're just going to unhook this bitch. I'll just run that right down the cord. That's all. Down the cord.
You didn't run anything with the front tire on that right front tire on mine loader, did you?
No, what?
It was low this morning.
Did you put air in it?
I put air in it. I couldn't do anything.
that should have a sight glass.
Yeah, it does. It's in it. I just wanted to make sure how much it was.
What do you put in there, synthetic?
The last time I put oil in it was synthetic. There's a wooden handled roller gizmo there.
You use AMSOIL, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I didn't have the Amazon.
When did you put oil in there?
Huh?
When?
It was only a few years ago.
It ain't been changed in a few years.
It's changed, but it's still clear.
No, I put oil in there maybe.
It don't get dark.
Oh yeah, it does.
Does it?
You use them enough to do.
Mine don't. It's moisture in it, eventually.
I don't think this one gets the chance to do that. Okay, so that's how that's done. There is another tool that I do not have that I really could use. It looks kind of like this, only it's got a bunch of needles in it. And what you do is you perforate that gum with the needle roller, and that lets any of the air bubbles out. But maybe you saw it in a video, but I took my scissors on my knife and I popped all the little holes with that. It seemed to work okay. And then the air came out. So what I'm going to do now is actually lay the tire over on its side and work on the outer side of the tire. I have to lay in several layers of what you would call cushion gum, because that's what it's called, cushion gum. And then I have sidewall gum. 2 layers of sidewall gum goes on the outside of this thing. That is a harder rubber. Just set it over there on the forge. Timothy has brought some, that's not the forge, it's aluminum foil, so that we can cover what we're doing there. So anyway, Mr. Tim, you're going to let the tire down here as soon as I want to let it down so that I can work on the outside of it. It's kind of tedious work, but it's not bad work. I can't say that it's hard to do. Coming over. Let her down, let her down. It's not difficult to do. It's difficult when you're sick, and I am sick. I mean, I have been sick for quite some time now with the Lyme disease. You know, you fight it, and you don't know that it is what it is until you realize it is what it is, and then you take the medication, and because you've had it for a long enough period of time, it really makes you feel sick, like really, really sick. You don't sleep at night and things like that, but I'm doing alright. I'll be okay. So, anyway, come on, let her down. It's fine. It's fine. You're going to knock all the stuff over now. I'll show you what we got here. And, okay, so you see here is the crack that went all the way through. You can leave it like that, that's fine. The crack went all the way through. I've ground it down to cord, obviously. I've ground it down to the cord and beyond. I gouged it out with the the hot tire regroover, and you can see the different layers of gum. Okay, if you see this kind of ring around here, the inner ring is cushion gum, the standard cushion gum, and then the 1/4 inch of rubber that's on the outside of that is actually sidewall gum. So I'm going to get in there and I'm going to blow it out a little bit, and then I'm going to clean it up really good with the buffer compound, buffing liquid inside there, and then I will start laying down the liquid rubber, which is this stuff. Hot black solution. It is a liquid rubber, and that stuff, you put that in there and that will coat everything that's in there, get down in the cracks and stuff. It's actually virgin gum in a solution, so that will actually adhere to itself and cure just like the rest of it. So I'm going to put a pretty heavy layer of that inside that crack there to adhere those cords back together. And we will, me and Tim that is, grab my thing there. Me and Tim will be working pretty diligently at this. I'm going to have him cut me some thin strips of inside wall off the inside gum, or tire gum, cushion gum, for inside there, that I can get it all, you know, laid in there pretty reasonable. So if he gets me maybe 1, 2, 3 of those things, maybe 1 inch wide, will be in good shape. Okay? Why is that not focusing on you? And you're on the wrong side of this thing. You can't be facing into the light. So, Mr. Tim's got to figure this out. Alright, what's it look like? Set it up. So it's sitting there. What do you got? Okay, so this is the preparation part of the outside of the tire before you get into the sidewall gum. As you can hear in my voice, I'm not doing any better, but oh well, this is the only part you're going to get that's a voiceover. The rest is little tunes, which you've already heard. Basically what you're doing, or what I'm doing, is just laying in layer after layer after layer of gum, and you see my knife there, I'm poking holes in it, get the little air bubbles out. I, for some reason, don't have the proper tool, which I thought I did at some point. This is how they build these tires. If you don't know anything about building tires, they are all hand done. And yeah, they're all hand done. Every tire that's ever produced is done by hand. Now I'm putting the aluminum foil over top of the gum and fitting the press to it, and the rest will be history. You'll see what happens. That tomorrow. Process is going to take like Jesus, it's going to be all night, because it's pretty thick. I got about that much rubber in there. So, anyway, I am really sick. I am just going to call it a day. I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning, took a load of hay, and I got to do it again tomorrow. And this tire is just going to hang here. And when it's done curing, it's done curing. I mean, I've been here for a couple of hours. If I did 2 more hours, it may do it. Let's see, it's an hour for every 2 mil. Something like that. Anyway, I'm just not even thinking straight, so I'm going to have to go home. I got something to eat and some decongestants, I guess, like Afrin or something. Get this whatever the hell it is, Lyme disease reaction or whatever, taken care of, because I'm about done. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and tomorrow I'll put this tire on after I get back from the mushroom barn.